Hey, live, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel on a Thursday night, each and every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You guys probably didn't think I was going to come live tonight, but it was scheduled. It's there, and I love you all, so I am here. I have moved. You guys see I'm in the living room right now. I'm trying to get a lot of work done. I just was out here. I didn't feel like sitting in the other room. So if there's any audio or video issues, every time I move the equipment, like move the microphone and move all that stuff, I always feel like there's an issue. If there is, please let me know. Refresh your screen if you can't hear me or you can't see me. Sometimes that fixes it. But if there's any issues, let me know. Otherwise, I think we're good to go. And we'll jump right into this. I see a lot of you guys in the chat. It looks like there's already 75 people watching in 30 seconds. That's incredible. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that. Everything sounds and looks good, so thanks a lot, Terry. Appreciate that. Say hello, everyone, to Terry, our wonderful moderator who was here for me last night and is here almost each and every night. And she's got some awesome little fur kids that I love watching on Facebook. So, Terry, say hi to the fur kids for me. And hey to everyone else out there on the chat. Resale dude who looks like he was first in the chat. It looks like he was. And Ruth Field, how are you doing? James, a lot of cool people here. Jimmy Gallup and Aaron, Megan. I'm going to say hi to a few more people and then we'll jump into this. Tracy, Thrift Set, Danielle and Mia, Mohawk Joe's Marketing Reviews. How are you doing? The Cubs are playing, so 360 Vintage can't stay, but thanks for joining in. I don't know if you hear me, but Lance Walden over at Walden Pickers, how you doing? 360, I understand the Cubs are playing. Hey, the Cubs are going to win today. Make sure you guys don't miss the Cubs game. Not for Rockstar. I like the Cubs too. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Michael and Crackers? How you doing, Brenda? All right, let's jump into it tonight. Well, first of all, I just want to start by thanking everyone who joined me last night. And I want to apologize. I want to apologize for having to make that video, for having to bring you guys content like that, rather than the great content we're going to jump into tonight. So sorry that I had to put that video out there. I avoid it at all costs. A lot of you guys commented to me to avoid it. I do. However, there are times when you just have to say what has to be said. And so I did. And to the person that's playing stupid, that doesn't act like they know what's going on, just know you can manipulate and lie and scam to all these other people, but you can't lie and intimidate and scare me. And just remember, you don't have to answer to me. You got to answer to all these 45,000 other people out in YouTube world. It ain't me that got you to where you are. Well, actually, you're not to that number yet, but whenever or if you ever get there, you got to answer to all those people. It ain't me that has to judge you, so keep that in mind. Let's jump into eBay. The first part of this is my eBay store is broken, and it's not clickbait. I entirely believe that my eBay store is broken, and I'm going to tell you guys why I think that. So basically, my eBay store sell-through, is it right? Sell-through rate is getting lower and lower. It started decently and it's dropped. So I know that my store gets a lot of views and window shopping because of you guys, which is totally fine. I will never hide my store. My store's out there and shared 100%. So I think that that causes my sell-through rate to go down. Obviously, a lot of you guys look at my store, and I don't discourage that at all. Please go look at my store all you want. But the quality items that I have that are also being promoted, remember, I do free shipping, 60-day returns. I do all that good stuff that should move my listings up in the rankings, but I also have, promoted listings right now I'm running at 6%, which should give me even more increased value or more increased viewership. And it's not just the sell-through rate that's gone down. My impressions have dropped, which a few other people told me that their impressions have dropped, even though they've slowly increased their promoted listing rate. And also that the number of views, even on my really quality items with good titles, amazing photos, which we're doing white backgrounds now, have all gone down. So I kind of wanted to ask you guys a favor, and I don't want you guys to I don't want you to give me your store names or link me all your stores. I've seen a lot of your guys' stores. And if you do want me to take a look at your store, feel free to send it to rockstarflipper@gmail.com with the direct link to either your store or one of your items. And I'll be happy to look. But I can't see your guys' numbers. I can't see your impressions, your click-through rate, your sell-through rate, your sales numbers, any of those numbers to kind of see what everyone else is experiencing. So if you feel comfortable enough, you can email that to me, or if you want to comment it in the comment section below after this video is over. Remember, when a live show ends, it takes about 10 minutes to process and become live, where you can comment down below, sometimes faster. But if you want to comment without putting your store name there or your information, just what click-through rate you've had and your sell-through rate, maybe your impressions, maybe how many total active listings you have, how many you sell per day or per month, maybe your sales numbers, like 30-day total, just any kind of information that may help myself and the rest of the community kind of see if everyone is having this same gauged result. Because I don't know if it's my eBay store that's broken, if eBay is broken, if a lot of people's stuff is broken, if my exposed viewership because of social media is causing it. There's just kind of a lot of things that I kind of want to do a little poll on and see if I can get the best judgment on it. So it's not necessarily that my, Angela says Casey broke eBay. It's possible I did break it. I don't know. It's not that sales are horrible. It's that, you know, because a lot of people do have increased sales and a lot of people are killing it. Some of you may follow Lauren Thrifts on Instagram. And although she doesn't share her eBay store, she is really killing it right now. And she does a lot of outlet and thrift store hauling and selling. So there are people that are doing very, very well. And it's not that my sales are necessarily in the tank. They are not great. Of course, I was gone for a week and a half. So, you know, that kind of hurt me as well. But there's just some items that I've been listing that I feel like should be selling, and it shouldn't have to do with anything other than that's an item, I priced it right and it should sell. So I kind of want to see if there's, you know, something I can go off of. So anyways, if you, Cade doing 1,200 yesterday, that's awesome. I think the promoted listings have a little to do with it. And I think I've been watching the promoted listings, and the trending rate has slowly gone up. Like the recommended trending rate, like it started at like 6%, 7%. Now some of my recommended trendings are like 10 and 11, which is pretty crazy. I am not going to up my promoted listings. I don't think anyone should up their promoted listings that much. I mean, that's 10% and over is huge. That's a huge amount. And I know there are some people doing some things to kind of manipulate the promoted listings. And there are some people doing some things to manipulate sales, markdown managers and promoteds. So that may be having a little something to do with it as well. I don't kind of want to give out that information because it is manipulating. It's not against policy, but just what they're doing, I'm not a fan of. And it's resulting in a lot of sales for them. So anyways, so that's just what I wanted to say about the broken eBay store. In the meantime, I don't usually do a lot of live hauls. I'm not going to do a haul right now, but I want to show you guys a couple of items that I did pick up yesterday and today that were completely awesome. We literally have like 200 items. I bought like 60 pounds today at the Benz. Oh, speaking of yesterday, Salvation Army half off day, I ran into Ryan and Allison, Roots Incorporated. And if you didn't see their video, I'll link it down below. They scared the ever-loving crap out of me at the Wesley Chapel Salvation Army store. They saw me. I had to walk past the window. This is the window of the store. They were sitting there looking out the window, and I walked past them, and they saw me. So when I came in the store, they snuck around. Allison, Allie J over there, snuck around behind me. Testing. Sound. Sorry, we lost sound. No. 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 How long ago did I lose the sound? No. No. I just got text. I just heard you guys. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, we're good. My bad. What was the last thing you guys heard me say? What was the last thing? Jesus. Ah, I broke it. Broke. Before I did the jackets, after Allie. Okay, so these are the two jackets that I found for $70 combined. Okay, Allie scared me. Yeah, so Allie scared me. I'm coming for you guys again. I wasn't paying attention. Allie got me good, and they put it in the video. And I'll link their video down below. They did get me. I'm coming back for you guys. Roots Incorporated, you guys are in trouble. Anyways, I got revenge on them because I picked up these two amazing Harley jackets. They were $70. I was saying this one's really nice leather and vinyl. It's a large. This one's a large, I believe. Yeah, these are both larges. So this one's kind of plain in the back. And then I'm going to have to keep those messages where I can see them from now on. I really apologize for that, guys. And then this one is really heavy leather, large again, but look at the logo. And I'm not going to do a full-on haul for you guys. I just want to show you those two and tell you about Ryan and Allie because they scared me. And it wasn't very nice of them, but I'm going to get them back again. So anyways, sound is not the best. Yeah, I know. It's the internal mic. Give me a second. Let me see if I can make the good mic work again. Let's see. Yes. Better? Mic working now? There we go. Okay, the Yeti's working again. If it stops working, please tell me. I've got the Yeti mic working again, and I've got the comments where I can see them. I got the chat where I can see it. So yeah, the Harley jackets are awesome, and sound quality's bad. Terry's messaging me. Yeah, I see it. There we go. Sound much better. See, that's the difference that this mic makes, man. This mic makes a phenomenal difference in the sound. It's ridiculous how much better the sound is with it. So anyways, these jackets should be worth about 100 to 150 for the plain one, and they should be worth about 150 to 200 for the bigger one, maybe a little more, maybe like $300. So the reason that the mic's not working, I'll show you guys. I'm using a plug on it that isn't made for it. I accidentally broke the cord that came with it. So I kind of just, I kind of used one that wasn't really made for the mic, but I'll order another one that's directly for it. Anyhow, so that's what happened. Ryan and Allie scared me. I'll link their video. I got two great Harley jackets, and I picked up about 60 pounds today from the bins. It's all I've been working on. Well, both of us have been working on all day. You guys can see it everywhere. So that's been the last 2 days. So hopefully these listings are what will pick up my sales, I guess. So yeah, Yeti's awesome. I'm breaking everything. Yeah, somebody said I'm breaking everything. I'm breaking the sound. I broke eBay. I broke the internet last night, I guess, with the live show. I broke the YouTube live show. So thank you, Terry, for the message. I see it. I'm looking. See, Terry Berry. Look, Terry Berry. See, she messaged me. Sound quality really bad. I got your message. All right, y'all. So that's kind of what I got for you. And I do appreciate anyone that shares their store name or their stats with me so I can check out just what is going on with eBay. Hopefully I can help everyone because everyone's asking me how to help and I'm trying to help myself. I got to be honest. So we've been listing consistently since Monday. We've listed 150 or 170 items. Since Monday, we've listed like 200, almost 200 items. So it's not a listing problem. That's for sure. Definitely not a listing problem. The jackets should go for about 100 to 125 for the plain one and 150 to 200 for the good logoed, the big logo one. And they are larges. If anybody's interested in them and they want to buy them, I can try to cut you a deal for being a good viewer of mine. Just let me know. Email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. rockstarflipper@gmail.com, just like it sounds. Just use my name @gmail.com. There is no rum. Yeah, my email's down, linked below as well. There's no rum. I'm just drinking Mountain Dew, which actually happens to be Diet Mountain Dew because I accidentally hit the wrong button in the machine that I got it out of. But yeah, Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew. So they would put them in the boutique. They did make me pay $35 for them. These were 30. They were 70 half off. So I paid 35 a piece for them. So, so I think me being gone for a week and a half. Remember, I've only been back for a week and a half. Going not even 2 weeks. We came back on a Tuesday, I think. A Tuesday or a Wednesday. We came back on a Wednesday, a week and a day ago. Is that right? A week and a day ago? Yeah, we left September 8th and came back on September 13th. So we've only been back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 days, going on 9 days. So it's possible our store is still not doing yet. Paul, no, the Beamer, I got a call today from BMW. I think it's going to be ready first of the week. So I think we'll be good. Drinking your half and half, a little bit. MD in a Coke glass. No, it's Mountain Dew. It is. It's Diet Mountain Dew, though. I probably could use it, but, you know. Yeah, the hurricanes definitely caused us some problems. And I know that's part of my store's issue, but hopefully it's not anything deeper than that. We're going to work on some stuff, though. We've got so much quality stuff listed. That haul that I got of the Nike, the Adidas, the Columbia, the North Face, these 2 Harley jackets, I got a ton of good stuff out of the bins today and yesterday that we listed. So here's hoping it comes back. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Came across some Xbox, but didn't pick it up. Concerned scratches. Depends on the games. $4 is usually too high. Thomas, what's going on? Bonafide Hustler? Bonafide Hustler in the house. What's going on, Bonafide? Got a True Religion puffer jacket for $12. That's quality score. What's going on, Bonafide Hustler? No audio issues. Just make sure you refresh it if you're having an audio issue. I do have an office that's inside of another one that's subleased. We never go there. You never see me. Although occasionally you'll hear about it. It is somebody that I know that gives me the space. So I kind of use it, but we don't work there. We work mainly from home. What's going on? We've been watching the Bonafide's Instagram and his Facebook, and man, that guy is a machine. Working out, riding his bike, going crazy places. Bonafide Hustler. He's a Bonafide machine now. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna send you a Google Hangout link right now and have you jump on the Google Hangout. Jeff Halstead, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, $1. James Brown, nail on the head. $1 for the Xbox games. Definitely try to stick to that. Erica, refresh the chat. Refresh. Somebody tell Erica to refresh the chat. Rhino just received a payment that they may not have been authorized. PayPal will tell you what to do after that. Bonafide needs a haircut, Adam says. Bonafide's sporting a thing. Bonafide Hustler. Let me see if I've got your, what's the email you want it sent to, Christopher? Chris, what's the email, buddy, that you wanna get that link sent to? I'm gonna send it over there. We'll have him jump in for a minute. I'm gonna catch up with him. Why not? I should have like an open. I should have like an open video. There you go, Erica. Now she can hear me. Good to see you. Yeah, if you ever have audio issues, just refresh, and typically you will you'll find that it fixes itself almost always. eBay store broken. Let's get this message. Bonafide Hustler, hustling the world at Gmail. Look at Bonafide. Look at hustling the world. I wish I could hustle the world. I tell you guys what, that's like, you guys know that's a dream. All right, I'm sending this link over. I'm just going to let some people jump in. I'm going to start letting my viewers just jump into the chats. It's an awesome idea. I'm not going to put it out publicly, but I'll email it to you guys. Anybody wants to jump in the Rockstarflipper chat, man, we'll have you on here. All you need is a Gmail. Yeah, just refresh the chat or have Casey plug back in the microphone. That's true. All I got to do is plug the mic back in and we'll do it. So it looks like Bonafide's going to jump on. At some point, you're just going to see him right on down there jump in. So we'll just give him just a second here. Yeah, open chat for viewers is a great idea. Who's set up for Google Hangouts? If you don't know how, just download Google Hangouts. Google it up, Google Hangouts, and then download it. sign in with your Gmail. All you need is a webcam and some kind of basic mic, and you're all set. Open mic for Q&A. Yeah, we could have like an open mic night. Trisha, I'm not ignoring you. I missed it. Open mic for Q&A. Yeah. I think it would be awesome. Some people got open mics. The problem is, and I will warn you guys, if I ever bring anybody on that I'm not familiar with that comes on this chat, make sure that you keep it PG, because YouTube is taking down videos of like harsh language, so we can't like curse a lot. I don't curse a lot anyways. Well, not on here. I curse a lot when I'm at work. I get it all out of my system because there's so many like constantly while we're working. So that gets it out of my system for when I come on live with you guys. Such a good idea for open Q&A. Terry should come on. Definitely rum first, family friendly. Okay, so we're going to bring Bonafide on. Let's do this. Let's have you guys, I'm going to pick somebody for next week. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to pick somebody to join me. Maybe we'll do 2 somebodies to join me here on the live show next Thursday via Google Hangout, 9 p.m. Eastern time Thursday. If you're available on Thursdays at 9 p.m., if you have a way to video and microphone audio, you don't need great equipment, just basic will work. Make sure we can hear you clear. We'll test it before. And you want to be on the show, tell me right now if you have everything, you're set up, you're not shy, you're not going to back out. And I'm going to pick a couple people right now. We'll see who's here. We'll see. Stephanie, Aaron, Melissa Francis, awesome. Far too shy. Get Terry and Jamie on. Oh, Lord, we can't do that. Melissa, I should choose. All right, I'm going to choose Melissa number 1. Melissa has been a longtime viewer. Her daughter is awesome. She's awesome. We're going to bring Melissa on. Melissa, you're on. And let's do Danielle and Mia. You want to do that? Maybe I'll just bring everyone on. Let's start with Melissa. And let's start with Danielle and Mia. We'll do you 2 next Thursday. And then anybody else that wants to join after Danielle and Mia and Melissa, come back Thursday and I'll just do a string of people. Next week, I'll let it be your guys' show. I'll let you guys come on and be on it. And I'll have everyone on for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll rotate to the next person. We'll just go through 5 or 6 people. Let's start with Melissa. We'll go to Danielle and Mia. And then anyone else who wants to join on, come on Thursday, and I'll try to get to as many as I can. Let's just make next week your guys' show. That's an awesome idea. I'm all for that. So that's what we're going to do. So next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, make sure you are right here. We'll have Melissa, Danielle, and then anyone else. So basically, just make sure you have Google Hangouts downloaded. Make sure that you're able to test it out, because what happens is I will email you the link for Google Hangout. You'll open the email. You'll click on it. It will open this window, and you will suddenly appear in my chat. So that's what happens. It's that simple. It's very, very easy. Yeah, I'll give you guys all your 15 minutes. I do not use Chinese sources that much. I buy a little bit, but not a ton. Robert Welker, we'll bring you on. Aaron, Thrift Flip, anybody who wants to come on. Just remember, if you're not PG or if you troll or you do anything ding-dongy, I will click that disconnect button and you're out. Once I disconnect you, you're gone. So make sure you're just coming on to be respectful and real. Otherwise, yeah, I can't have you on. So, but I would love to have some of you guys on. In fact, I would love more than anything to put faces to names. So that's kind of like an awesome thing for me. I want to see what face belongs to all you guys, because I see you guys in the chat all the time. But being able to see your faces would be cool. Eric saw the Rally Roots video today. Yeah, they got me. They did. They did. No ding dongs allowed. Yep, ding dong, the troll is dead. Did we lose a troll? Oh, that's sad. Sorry about that. Very PG with lots of bolos. Yeah, Melissa, I'm looking forward to it. What's going on with the Bonafide Hustler? The Bonafide slow guy. That's what we'll call him. Morgan, if it's 1.1 pounds, it needs to go priority. They probably won't catch it, but there's definitely a chance they could. So Wadamoza, frick yeah, dude. You want to see how ugly we are? No, nobody's ugly. Come on. Deb Motaz, I know she's going to be interested. Deb, make sure you come back next Thursday. I'm going to bring you on Google Hangouts. I'm going to bring quite a few people on. I'm going to bring like 10 people on Google Hangouts. Anyone having problems with the new eBay app September update? People having problems checking out in-app with PayPal? Also, no option to uncheck best offer. Ben, I have not experienced this. I'll take a look at it after the chat, but I haven't had a problem. Feel free to email me that issue to rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I'll take a look. Roland, thank you so much. Angela Hammond, besides Google Hangout, what is needed? Really just a camera, whatever you want to be seen on, and a microphone. You don't need an external mic. If your internal mic works, that's perfectly fine. Just something that we can hear you, somewhat clearly on. It doesn't need to be like I have, but just a microphone and a camera. That's pretty much it. Google Hangouts, microphone, camera. Obviously, if you have good lighting, the best lighting area in your house would be awesome. Not necessary. Deb and I should be on together. Terry, next week, just make sure you're available if you're free. I scared off Bonafide. Ashley says the best offer glitch is there for some people. I haven't heard of it. You can use your phone for Google Hangouts. Just make sure you have a clear connection. If you get cut off, then it's probably a bad idea to invite you back on, because once you get cut off once, Google Hangouts has this thing that like it lags for a while. Like I've done it on mobile and it just sucks. Aaron says the app update, it's so slow. Mine has been too. Drummer, call eBay. It gets malicious feedback removed 9 times out of 10. Do they need headphones or earbuds? Yeah, so the best thing to do is when you get on Google Hangouts and you open the window just like you normally do, make sure that you mute it. I'll give the instructions next week as well. Make sure that you mute it. And if you have headphones, a lot of people like that, to have headphones on tap to use. I don't use them. I used to. I don't get any feedback and reverb because of all this now, so headphones aren't really necessary. I guess Bonafide ran off. That's how you keep from echoing. Either you have a good set of headphones or a similar setup to what I have, and you make sure you mute the chat that you're watching. You cannot listen. Like, I can't listen to myself unless it's on a different device and it's away from my microphone and it won't pick it up. Other than that, you should be good. Oh, Bonafide's combing his hair. 5 minutes and 37 seconds. I should text him. Oh, there he is.
What's up?
Bonafide Hustler here. Oh, that's
Bonafide Hustler here.
People said you were brushing your beautiful hair. That's why you needed exactly 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Dude, the funny thing is I was just eating dinner and I was like, I had a hat on. And I was like, forget it. I just got done writing actually. So, and eating dinner. So
for those of you that don't know who just jumped into my chat, well, he just introduced himself, but tell him who you are.
Yeah, I'm the Bonafide Hustler. My name is Chris. I reside in Austin, Texas, and on a part-time basis, I flip stuff from thrift stores, garage sales, pawn shops, swap meets, big box stores. And I put it on places like eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, my antique booth, and consignment stores in town. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I have no idea, but
yep, I can hear you pretty good.
Cool.
And his other life, he is called the Incredible Hulk. Just in case anyone missed that. He has been killing it for the last 6 to 9 months. I've been watching Chris's, I don't even know how to refer to it, a lifestyle, a health, a workout. You probably tell me what you would call it the most, but like just your journey through that.
Yeah. So I have an Instagram called, so I have a YouTube channel called Boddamn, like it's like a play on words, you know?
Yep.
And then there's an Instagram that goes with it. But anyways, it's just my true passion in life is really like fitness. So, and I would say hustling is second, or hustling is first and fitness is second. Either way, like those are like the two that are at the very top. So
I can tell you some of his pictures on his bike riding scare the absolute crap out of me, because I can tell like it's action shots and he's like hanging over the side of a cliff taking a bike ride corner, and I'm like, man.
Oh man.
It's intense looking, but he gets to go some pretty cool places. I've seen some pretty awesome, beautiful sites that you put on there.
Dude, it's fun. I'm about to edit a vlog, probably starting this weekend on my other channel, and that's all like outdoor based stuff. But on one of the shots or one of the days, I bring out what's called a gimbal, and it's attached to my chest.
Yeah.
and I go down this like downhill run and Telluride. I go through several of them, and it's pretty hairy stuff. So if you think you guys are scared on some of those pictures, you got to see the rolling video, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, Lord. So I follow Chris's Instagram pretty much like daily, and it's Boddamn. So it's BODA.
DAMN. DAN. It's like bod and then DAMN. Yeah.
Yeah. DAMN. Yeah. Just like it's. I have all this stuff saved on my phone, so I don't remember. But there it is. I just put it. There are some thirsty people in our chat. The guy. Well, unfortunately, I gotta be the bearer of bad news. He's a party of two. Just.
Yeah. I am.
Sorry, ladies.
I actually ordered silicone rings, size 10, from Amazon the other day. Here, I got them in today, and I like them a lot, but I break them, right? So like I bought my next 4 today, and I got them in. So this is one of them. It's a camo one.
Oh, nice.
I like them a lot, but they make perforated ones by a company called Qalo, QALO. Yeah. And man, the perforated ones are really good if you like do a lot of outdoor stuff. So, but anyways, these are really cool. I don't like wearing metal or gold, silver, whatever, you know, like it doesn't feel right, but these
you can always like, if you're going out to a nice dinner or something, you could always switch it out or something.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So.
The headset that I'm using, I don't even know. Actually, I could tell you right now, let me just look in the settings. It's called a Plantronics Audio 400 DSP, which is
that was Plantronics. That's what I got out of that. So, Chris, if you didn't see, and this is cool, Chris, I don't know if Chris has ever done this before, but I'm gonna open up the Google Hangouts next week to some of my my viewers that are like set up for it, and I'm just gonna have like an open show. Am I missing the thing?
It's kind of funny in the chat, really.
Okay, I'm missing the chat. So, well, anyways, you guys got Bonafide. I'll catch y'all later. I'll be back in a little while.
How you been, Casey? You been all right, man?
Yeah, I've been good. Things have been cool. We've just been, working towards Christmas, just doing our hustle, doing our thing, spending time on here with everyone, and just a normal thing. I mean, it's unfortunately not exciting. Like, your life is crazy. I think that's what I'm missing. I think what you do is what I'm missing, and not exactly what you do, but just getting out.
Oh man, that's the best. Like, I work out like not every day, but like Monday through Friday, I work out. I'm in the gym first thing in the morning. In fact, it's even before my breakfast, right? Like that's the very first thing that I do.
What time is that?
I feel
What's
like
the schedule? When does that start?
Ideally, like when I have a workout partner, and my workout partner right now is running like 5 businesses. He's an entrepreneur too. And he's got to like tend to some of his businesses, which sucks because when you have that kind of accountability, I tend to wake up at 5 and I'm in the gym by 6. But when he dropped out, I was like, damn, like this is going to suck. I knew it was going to suck.
Yep.
And I need to start figuring out how to wake up earlier. So here's my current setup. Like I go to bed around 11 or so. If I'm just really lagging, I'll go to bed at 12. And I want people in the chat to like totally help me out. But my phone, and I know this is bad, but my phone is next to me, like charging, like everyone else in America, right? But then I tried putting it on the opposite side of the room, and it's like I wake up and I go to the opposite side of the room and I shut it up, and then I bring it back to where I am in the morning, and then I snooze like 50 billion times. So I don't know what to do. Other people are like, just put it in another room. Right. And I'm like, okay, if I put it in another room, maybe I should put a cup of coffee next to it too,
Oh, that's
so that way, when I pick up the phone to shut it up, then I drink the coffee. Then it's like, if I try to go back to bed, it'll be nearly impossible within like 20 minutes to go back to bed. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of things, man.
The coffee next to it's a super good idea. I was trying, like, I have a good wake up thing. Like my dogs are like the ultimate wake up thing. When you hear their feet hit the ground and they go to the door, like you're up. Like that's no peeing anywhere. I'm going to let the dogs out. But I do it too. I'll let the dogs out and then I'll just go right back to bed. And I used to put my phone in the dining room and charge it out there. And I used to go out to the dining room and get my phone, and it walked like past the living room, and then I'd lay down on the couch. Like, that was the worst. So yeah, I've gotten bad about, like, I used to be keen on, like, everyone knows I'm not a morning person, but like 7 a.m. was my thing. And then it slowly worked its way to 8 and 8:30. And so
yeah, there's a thing from Corey Belviel. It says there's some apps that require you to solve puzzles and stuff. I used to do that back in the day. And it runs you through 10 puzzles. And most of it's like mathematic-based stuff, which is stuff I like. And I liked it a lot. But then if you don't like get the answer correct, it's got a countdown timer for every puzzle, right? You have to go through like 10 of them. Yeah. Then the alarm gets louder and louder and louder. And you can imagine trying to do like puzzles as you wake up. It's like your brain doesn't fire.
Yeah.
But then you're like, dude, this thing's getting louder and louder, and you cannot shut it up. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, I gotta figure something out because like ideally, if I wanted the perfect life, like I would wake up at 5, be in the gym by 6.
Oh my
And
Lord.
if I do that, I'm able to get into a coffee shop by like 8 or so, and then I can work from 8 till when my wife comes home, which is around 5 or 6.
That's solid. So
I
that's
like
7.
that a lot, yeah. But I've got dogs too, so I got to go home at some point. Make sure the dogs are okay. But it gives me time to like where the coffee shop that I like to go study at, or like I just call it studying because that's just how I always refer to it. But there's a Savers right there. There's a Goodwill. There's a Walmart across the street. A GameStop. There's all this cool stuff within like 2 miles, and I'm like,
and they all open at like 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, well, they're all open around 8, but they're most especially open like right after I'm done doing my studying or something. Like I can just go right to them, and there's a Taco Deli there too.
always the opportunistic hustler. There was one time for a while I used to schedule people. Like anytime I had meetings or appointments, I would take like the earliest doctor's appointments or the earliest meetups to buy something from people, just anything that would force me to be up to meet those people. Because like when you're meeting people, you can't really disappoint them, or you can't like back out. You don't want to look like that. So you're like, that was something I used to do for a while. But somebody just said there's an alarm clock that runs across your house, so you have to change.
Yeah, I don't know if it runs, but there's one that like it has bumpers all over it, and it jumps off the table and it hits the floor, and then it starts moving all over the place. I know that exists. My brother last weekend found a sonic boom, like atomic bomb. It's called atomic bomb or sonic boom alarm clock. It's supposed to be like insane, but he found that at a garage sale for like $2, and then he's gonna sell it for like 30 on Amazon. But
no, don't sell it.
I know. I'm like, dude, but I can't. I don't want to be a person that has an alarm clock. Like that's so like late 90s. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go out and hit a dream machine. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do that.
I just need a Bonafide. Can I just fly a Bonafide in? Like,
dude,
he's not coming anywhere near Florida. Trust me.
I need. Well, if I go to Florida, you owe me a ride in the car, and if you come to Austin,
you owe me tacos.
I'll whatever, man. I'll show you around, man. There's a lot of good stuff in Austin.
I know. You know what? We came this close to coming to you when we left for the hurricane. There was nowhere. I waited till last minute, and there was nowhere that would accept dogs, like pet friendly. So the governor ordered the hotels to accept pets, but that was for Florida. So every other state didn't have to accept us. Well, there was nowhere to go in Florida because you had to get out. The hurricane was the whole state of Florida. So I'm like, what good does that do us? No one's going to stay in a hotel in Florida. It's going to be gone. So we drove all the way to Tupelo, Mississippi. But we have really good. Yeah, it was 17 and a half hours in traffic. Normally it's 11. But we have really, really good friends in Dallas. And we have family.
I was going to actually open my house up to you, but then I ended up skipping town the day that your hurricane was coming.
Yeah, I saw you leave. We have family that lives in San Antonio. And we also have family that lives just outside of Fort Worth. So I came this close to coming to Texas. Yeah. And I told Kate, I said, if we go to Texas, there's no way I'm not stopping by Chris's. Like, I will blow him up. And then I saw that you were gone when we were out on the trip. I was like, he's out of town anyways.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, everyone that comes from Florida that comes down to Texas or wants to come down to Texas literally comes the day that I leave. Like, Chad Pagel, the Golden Finger Picker guy, he's like, I'm finally doing a trip to Austin. And I was like, sweet, when? He was like, this day. And I'm like, dude, I'm leaving. Like, what the hell, dude? So
maybe you shouldn't be such a globetrotter.
Dude, I'm not a globetrotter. I think it's important, like when you have a vacation. Okay, first of all, it's really important to have vacations. I really think a lot of people miss out. Even if it's like extended weekend day trip, you know what I'm saying? Like you go 1 or 2 hours away from where you are. Something like that's really, really fun. But I'm talking about like, good vacations that are affordable. I like thrifting on my vacations if I can do it. I really like my vacations not to be very relaxing. Like I like to always be active and like going. Like that's just who I am. But I think it's important that people just take time away from the hustle and just go, what could make like my bond with my significant other better? Like, how can I connect better with my friends, my family? Like, and it's usually through vacations and stuff, things like that. So I think it's important. As
crappy as that car ride was, you guys can imagine 3 dogs who are like running around in a circle around a car. And then us driving, an 11-hour trip for 17 and a half hours. Chris is so right. It was awesome to just be out of our normal area. And it was, don't get me wrong, Tupelo, Mississippi is about the size of one of Chris's biceps. And there was not much there.
That's terribly small.
Okay. So, but it was away from everything that we know. And we were just there for 5 days and it was cool. And I went through the whole Elvis birthplace museum, which was the so nerdy, odd thing to do, but it was Elvis. It was cool. I'm like, look, check it out. And like, I like getting away. And speaking of that, you might know Ryan and Allie from Ryan's Roots. They want to go skydiving as a reseller vlog. And I said we should totally invite some other people to do it. I'm scared out of my mind.
You guys hook up every now and then, right?
Yeah, he lives 5 minutes from me.
Dude, what?
Yeah, they saw me yesterday going to a Salvation Army. They scared the bejesus poop out of me as I went in the store. And they put it on the vlog and the video, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. I got it.
Are Salvation Army still good in your neck of the woods? Like here in Austin, they're just not that great.
50% off Wednesday is the only day I go.
I know that day, but then it's like everyone.
No, outside of that, not really. I got a Robert Graham shirt on a non-half off day. It was like $7, so that was good. But
that's cool.
I picked these up yesterday for $35 a piece.
Are those real?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, sweet then.
They're heavy. I mean, I got that one and I got a second one. So there's stuff to be had for them. I mean, you know, on and off. So they're good here. We've got 4 of them within 10 miles.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, so there's a lot to be picked here. But they go to one and I typically go to a different one, but I just happened to be in their part of town and they saw me walk past the window of the front door and then walk in. And they got me.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he was putting it out there. We should do like a skydiving thing. And I think he said something about other resellers. And I was like, I can't think of any. And then now I'm sitting here. I'm like, yep, I can think of one. I can think of
a guy. My wife's done it before. She said it's like super awesome.
Would you do it? I'm scared.
Would I do it? Oh, yeah, why not? Like,
all right, good. Well, my parents bought me for Christmas last year. We got one of those indoor skydiving things.
Yeah.
My parents bought me the whole thing to go do it. I said, listen, I'm going to work my way up to this.
Oh, cool.
So
we have one like right down the road from my house, actually.
Yeah, we got a Top Golf, and then they opened the skydive right next to it. So I'm gonna do it.
All fun places. Weren't you at Top Golf like recently, or do you go right like every now and then?
We live right next to it.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
We went to the Top Golf in Vegas during eBay Open, but we got there so late. Like we thought Top Golf was open all night, but it closes at 2, I guess, and we got there like 1:30. So, and that was the weekend before the fight, and Floyd Mayweather was there. It was crazy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That place is a riot here in Austin. It's like 2-hour wait times, like at peak, or like 3-hour wait times. It's insane. But they got this like crazy bar, and it's like, dude, you can't help it. It's like an adult playground at that place. Like, I'm telling you. They even have video games at the one in Austin.
Oh, yeah, they do here. And I'm pretty sure that a few of the I live like 2 miles from this one. I think a couple bartenders may have made it through college on some of our trips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we got to get all the years I've at least known that Chris has existed. I haven't made it to Texas, which is really disappointing to me. Like I came this close to being there. So I'm going to think like, how busy is your fourth quarter? Like travel?
I got a trip in November and I have a trip in December. I know that much. I have a trip in November. I'm going to a place called Nicaragua. Yeah. I'm going to go for a wedding, but I'm going to go surf too. And then I'm going to go to North Carolina sometime in December for Christmas, I think.
Christmas? Oh, your wife, right?
But I'm actually pitching. My wife wants to fly, and I kind of want to drive because there's a lot of good mountain biking all the way up there.
Right, right. You got the whole Appalachian and Blue Ridge. Yeah. Is your wife's family from that area?
She's from Charlotte, yeah.
Charlotte, yeah. You're going to see Luke and Jason?
Dude, when I go down there, I mean, she wants to go, you know, like sometimes, well, she was just like, I just want to do, you know, maybe 3 or 4 days because, you know, when family starts getting really crazy and it's so hectic, I'm like, but it's your family, you know, like, but I was like, if we're just going to do 3 or 4 days, we may as well just drive there in a night and then like mountain bike around and have fun. Like North Carolina is beautiful and there's a bunch of really cool stuff on the way to North Carolina. Like I want to go through Arkansas because I don't know if you know this, but I think it's Bentonville or Fayetteville, but that town invested about $15 million into mountain biking tracks.
Wow.
And now the town is actually really well known for mountain bikers, like as a mecca to go to in the USA now.
No kidding. And so that's where Walmart is, right?
Bentonville, yeah, they're in Bentonville. And I swear there's a trail that connects Bentonville and Fayetteville. Anyways, I really want to go down there. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But Charlotte's got great thrifting and just, oh man, there's so much good stuff in Charlotte. Like there's a lot. And I think our other admin in the green rooms there, Jason Sloan, who's the prop sales.
Prop sales, yep.
Yeah, and then we're going to
hook up with Jason and Luke, right?
For sure. More than likely, yeah.
Hey, so maybe I plan whatever time you're there. Maybe I'll go because I would love to meet Luke and Jason as well. Oh,
they're cool. Yeah, they were at the meetup July.
Yeah, I
met them both for the first time. They were like super cool. It's hard, you know. We've never had a meetup where like some weirdo shows up.
Really?
Like, yeah, we've never had a weirdo show
In
up.
other words, they never
Hold on.
had Rockstar
Hold
show
on, I
up.
take that back. There was one meetup. I won't say what year it was, but there was like an uncomfortable vibe with somebody, but not to the point where you were like, all right, it's bothering me. But like,
In other words,
as a whole,
in other words, I'm not invited, and if I show up, it may be that.
yeah, we could have the second weirdo show up, man. That's cool.
They did actually invite me this year, but you guys know I had Vegas, and they told me that I had a lame excuse the whole thing, so it was okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're trying to make the meetups are very, very I don't know. It's just a time of the year where for the admins it's extremely stressful, right?
Yeah.
Because we're
planning that stuff's crazy.
Planning it's nuts. But outside of that, it is quite the experience. It's a lot of fun, and so we try to get all the resellers together and make sure that they can cut back and like have fun, put them in the right places, and I don't know. It's really cool.
I'm gonna just for the experience to go to Texas and be there. I'm gonna count myself in for next year. But I would love if you. I'll talk to you outside of this, but maybe I can make the trek to Charlotte. It's only like 8 hours for us.
Damn, that's not that bad.
Yeah, 8.5. So we could just, as long as there's no impending hurricanes and the world's ending and traffic's all on the highway, we can make any kind of drive time.
I know it would be right around the holidays. I know that. Like that's as much as I know right now. I heard it last week. My wife's like, I'm gonna go down there. I was like, shoot, I may as well go too. Like, right. It's fun. I try to always look at a trip, like whether it's to see my parents or something else. Like, how can I make this like super active and like a lot of fun? And,
where do your parents live?
They live in California, a place called Del Mar, which is north of La Jolla.
San Diego area.
North of San Diego. They live on like the coast thing, yeah. So
they live in Bonafide's parents are up in the high class California. I know all about that area.
It's fun. It's an interesting town where they live in too. It prides itself on horse racing and all this stuff.
Every time I see La Jolla on the TV, it's like behind the gates, America's Mansions, La Jolla, California.
Dude, La Jolla is like. When my parents were buying out there, like way in the early 90s or something like that, they looked at La Jolla, and my dad was like, I don't think I could live here. Like the traffic looks too congested and stuff like that. And he went there during peak hours, and he was like, it's just too much. It's too flamboyant of money. There's so much money there, right?
They're crazy.
And people show it off like you wouldn't believe, dude. Like people going to brunch. I went to a place for not even brunch, just to get a coffee, like to get a doppio, like midday. And I walked in, and it was some random place in La Jolla. It was really nice looking, and like there was a table of like 10 young people, like our age, I guess, and they were all in like white pants and like, like the collars were unbuttoned to here, and they had like Robert Graham shirts, and they had like their hair was all This was like at 9:30 in the morning. I'm like, dude, these are just rich ass kids. And they all looked like they'd just come out of a Vogue magazine. Like, I was like, holy crap. Like, there's real money in this place.
With nothing else better to do. The views and what's there and the proximity to LA, like, because some of the people don't like to be in LA or in the Hollywood or craziness. So they choose that area because of that. And just the coastline and the water and everything is incredible. Like, the money there is no joke. Like, I know somebody that's family.
Deep money.
Was the doppio expensive?
Like I consider a doppio expensive when it starts going over $4. Like that to me is like a costly doppio. But I know a good doppio is going to run you about $250. Like, but a really exquisite doppio will probably be in the $3 to $4 range. I like it a lot. It's just one of those things. It's kind of like dark chocolate. Like once you experience 90% grade chocolate or 80%, single origin chocolate, you start to realize all these notes in the actual thing, and you're like, damn, like it varies a lot. And when you have good stuff, you start to really realize, like, okay, now I know
this
what I've been
when
missing.
You know he's serious about what he puts in his body. This is when you know he's no joke.
A really basic diet, man. Like that's the thing. Most people are like, I think, I don't know. People have been down. Like Reiken's been down here a million times. He's like, man, you just don't eat a whole lot. You eat often, but you just don't eat a whole lot. And that's the key to like sustaining your energy levels.
Well, when I watch your posts or whatever, you put a lot of posts of what you are eating, which I see, and we've made notes of like some of the things that you've made. They really are 2-3 ingredient basic meals, like bowls of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not complicated.
Dude, my perfect breakfast is like 5 ingredients. I'll tell you what they are. It's egg whites, right? Mm-hmm. This is like staple breakfast. Like 90% of the time I'll be eating this. Like, all right, so you got egg whites. I do about 40 grams of egg whites or 40 grams of protein equivalent egg whites, whatever that looks like in a pan. I do guacamole. I do half a cup of rice, half a cup of black beans, and then I do Cholula sauce on top. And that is it. Like that is a breakfast to me. And you'd be so surprised how good that tastes.
And that's a Texas thing. I can tell you that right now.
What's up?
We don't even have that sauce, and I've looked for that.
You don't
sauce.
have Cholula? What?
It is so hard to find in Florida. You know, we have mango sauce. That's what we have.
What the hell is that?
Exactly. There's so many ingredients that are super hard to find here in Florida. We have like Whole Foods and we have like specialty stores where you could get it, but like you walk into our grocery chain here, you have them is Publix. And
I've heard about this place. I've heard from Eric and Rakin. They're like Publix subs. If you've never had one, they're the best.
Yes.
Are they?
Yes. So Publix Ultimate Sub is 6 meats, 2 cheese, and then any toppings you want on it. It is boar's head meat, roast beef, ham, turkey, chicken breast. It's incredible. Yeah. So, but the Publix, you can walk in Florida and it's like mango sauce, pineapple salsa, like it's Florida stuff. It's almost like Caribbean stuff. A lot of like I went in there to get like a chipotle sauce. They didn't have it.
Oh, really?
I'm like, how do you not have chipotle sauce? They're like, what's that? I'm like,
oh, jeez.
They had the pre-made Taco Bell, like in a bottle.
Do you guys have queso? Do you know what that is?
Yeah,
Like
we have the fake queso though. Like instead of like the queso, we have like the white queso that's just in a jar. It's not even real. Yeah.
See, what are you doing in Florida, man? Come on.
Waiting for my house to blow away.
Come on. Good Lord, man.
I know, right? So.
No, but honestly, there's like a bazillion places better than Austin. Like I just happen to live in Austin. It's a fun place, but like there are a lot of great towns too. Like I'm not saying my town's any better than Casey's. It's just queso is a freaking amazing in Austin. Queso is in every restaurant. Like they have their own spin on queso. Like.
You can get it, but it's not like you. My friend that lives in Dallas sends me all his pictures. Yeah. And he travels all over Texas for work, and he's just like, look at where I'm at. Look where I'm at. I'm like, he's like, when you coming out? His work bought him a 2-bedroom house. He lives here in Florida, but they bought him because he was out there 3 weeks out of the year. And he's like, you've got free reign. Just come on out whenever you want and stay and hang out. And I'm like, God, I got to get there. Except I feel like I'm going to get fatter when I go there because everyone's going to feed me everything. And that's like my concern. But yeah, we're gonna do it. If I don't meet you in Texas, I'm gonna meet you in Carolina, and then I'm still coming to Texas one way or the other. Like,
should, man. I remember like the way I met Eric and all that is we were just watching each other's YouTube videos, and I put a comment, or I think he was on one of my shows, right? And then he was like, I like mountain biking. I picked up mountain bike. You know, I picked up a mountain bike. I was going to flip it, but I started riding. I was like, oh, I ride a lot here in Austin, Texas. He's like, yeah, okay, cool. And I was like, dude, if you're ever in town, like, I'll take you riding. Like, I'll show you the trails. I'll show you what I do, like everything. He literally comes to town like 2 weeks later. And he's like at my doorstep. He's like, I'm here. Let's mountain bike. I'm like, what? Like, he's a very free-spirited person. I don't know if you've ever met Eric in real life. My God. He's close to you, too. He's not far from you.
What
Port
town?
Charlotte? I think it's Port Charlotte or something like that. It's not
Port
that
Charlotte's
far from
like
you.
2 hours, yeah.
You got to meet up with him. He's a really interesting guy, very low-cost living dude. And he just... I got to tell you, when he came to Austin the first year, he drove a Scion, right? A tiny little Scion XB, a tiny little thing. And so that was the first year. The second year he came here, he showed up from Florida on a scooter.
No.
That goes maybe maximum like 80 miles an hour. He took back roads all the way to Texas.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
He took
a Honda Helix scooter from like the 80s.
That is so him.
Drove it.
Because I've watched so much of his stuff. That is so him.
I'm telling you, the third time he came here, the third year, he rode a bike here from Florida.
That's
he showed up on my front lawn while Rakin and I were thrifting one day. We came back. We were thinking Eric was going to come by like a week later. And he was right there, man. He just was in my front yard like a hobo, like just sitting there.
That's from here. Ryan and Allie just jumped on. I shared on the link.
Hey, guys, what's up?
What's up, Tank Top fam?
Oh, dude, it's so hot.
Somebody, this is can you find the difference in the chat? Somebody doesn't fit in here, and I can promise you it is. No, you know what? That's 900 miles, Chris. I did it to Austin from here is a little more than 900 miles. And it's like 930 or 940. That's a long bike ride.
Hey, you still talking about tacos?
We're talking about riding a bike from here, Ryan, to Austin to get tacos.
Let's go back to tacos and dopios.
After he left here, he went to like Colorado or like Seattle on his bike or something like that, and then he went back through California, then flew to Japan, put the bike in a box, and like went to Thailand or something. Dude, this guy's like, he jumps around. It's pretty cool though.
How do I get that life? Like, what do we have to do?
It's so low cost. Like, his only fixed cost, I think, is his cell phone. I swear. I think that's the only fixed cost he has in his life.
Casey,
It's just really cool. It's an interesting lifestyle, and I applaud him for it.
Eric, we're meeting up with Eric later in the year. We're doing a kickball tournament, reseller kickball tournament.
Hey, Ryan, how would you feel, Allie? How would you feel if your fixed costs were just your cell phone bill?
I like to shower.
But he's always crashing at people's houses and his family and stuff. Like, it's so cool. Like, what a lifestyle.
He took a shower in the rain on his last vlog.
Oh, yeah, I saw that this morning, actually.
That's incredible.
He's a really cool guy. Trust me.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to get rid of what would you do?
I know, because we live on the polar opposite of that spectrum. We have like fixed costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy has none except
mortgage,
for a cell phone bill.
Electric.
None of that. He doesn't have any of that. Nothing. Car notes. Nothing.
And
no insurance.
Smart, isn't he like a pharmacist, dude?
Yeah, well, he's a traveling pharmacist. He gets assignments, and if he decides to pick them up, they're only for like 3 months to 5 months, or maybe not even that. So it's interesting.
Oh,
wow.
Thanks, Terry.
So Ryan, I told Chris that we're gonna do a reseller skydive.
Oh,
man.
100%, 100% in. Oh, Allie's down too. There you go.
Chris, will your wife come?
Well, she's done it before, of course. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he just said his wife's done it before.
I've been one time when I was 18 years old. My parents surprised me. They just took me there for my birthday, and they were like, "You're going skydiving," and it was awesome. It was you've never done it, Casey?
I haven't.
No, and when you're 18 and your parents say you're going skydiving, was that like their way to get you out of the house? Like, you gotta go. No, I want to do it so bad, but I'm gonna practice on the indoor skydiving thing.
You gotta practice. You don't practice for.
Hey, how do you practice jumping out of a plane?
I'm gonna do the indoor thing for a little while. I'm gonna work my way up.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Casey's too busy playing lava in his living room still.
Casey, the way that you got scared when Allie hit you in the back, I don't know if you could handle skydiving.
I know. Chris hasn't seen it, but he's gonna go watch it now. I guarantee it.
I know. I grabbed you. I was like,
she was just like, I was done. I'm like, oh God, that was pretty funny. Yeah. So we're just talking about like we got to get together. We got to have like a thing, and I might go up and meet Jason and Luke. I talked to him anyway. So if Chris makes it to Charlotte before then, I'm gonna go. I'm going.
Casey, let's both ride out to Austin, man. Austin's so cool.
I know. We got like I have so many friends and family out in Texas. Like I should
y'all come down, like y'all could come stay. Like I wouldn't care.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, free place. It's all good.
Done.
Oh yeah.
Everyone witnesses.
I need to honestly I need to come down there. I need to come down there and buy a mountain bike with you and then bring it back home.
And then thrift and live.
I'll help you out, man.
And then thrift.
Right. Yeah.
I've assisted my brother. That's like my specialty is like helping people find like bikes. Like I'm telling you, man.
After the Eric stories, I don't have any shame in couch crashing anymore.
Couch crashing.
No way, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Well, we'll talk. We'll talk. Me and Ryan will talk, and if you come home one day and we're on your lawn, you'll know why.
You can let me know, and I'll get you like a free gym pad for a week at my place too. Like my place, but like the gym I work out at.
I can't work out with you.
Come on, man. We gotta work out. The morning starts with workouts, dude. Come on.
I'm down.
Oh my God.
Casey, I'm gonna mail you some creatine. I want you to take it immediately.
Oh my God.
I'll just be on the treadmill while you guys lift.
Like he doesn't even want me to do anything else involved with it. Just shake it up and just go to town.
Just steroids straight to the eye.
Oh, man.
Right, I'm done. Well, that would require me cutting tacos out, but thank you, Chris.
Dude, Terry just gave his interesting like statement. Says Bonafide, you need tats, like tattoos. I've always thought about getting a sleeve.
Come on,
always.
get some tats.
I know, Ryan. I'm behind, dude. I'm behind, bro.
I don't have this. A lot of people don't know my back is like half tatted up, but
Oh, really?
that's the one thing most people probably don't know about me. It is.
What is it?
It's a giant dragon with wings, and it's still a piece of one.
What?
I have a giant tattoo on my side that no one really knows about unless they saw the one picture of us in bathing suits in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I looked at your stuff.
Isn't a tattoo like supposed to be shown, kind of, or no?
It depends.
Yeah. If your name's Ryan, yeah, but
I mean, I don't really like to show my tattoos. It's you know what I mean? Gotta kind of cover them up.
I didn't want the ones like shoulder, neck coming out. I just wanted it like kind of, if I put a shirt on, I could hide it anytime I wanted. So
I think you should get Rockstarflipper on your forehead.
Is that going to be like a Mike Tyson, like a giant star and a rock star?
Yes.
We should. The next
tattoo show and tell. I'm not tattoo showing and telling. No.
We'll do the next person. The next person who wins the next Thrift Wars gets to pick a tattoo for the other person.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
I'm out. Out.
Hey, so what's the weather like, Ryan, over there in Alley? Like every day, is it like high of 95, high of 90?
It was 90 today, I think, in River.
Was it?
Yeah, but the radiant heat coming off of the concrete is terrible. So whenever I walk the dog, it's about 103.
Yeah.
With the heat.
Wow.
Yeah, but
it depends, man. Like I've been running around like 9 a.m. in the morning, and it's been crazy hot. So I don't know. It depends when you.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Not nice out.
It really only starts cooling down here. At the end of like next month?
It's 82 degrees right now at 10 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know Austin. The weather is so nice there.
It was not. It's still kind of hot. But like when I went at 5, let me think. I went riding today at 4:30, and it was 100 degrees when I started my car up. I know that much.
Right.
Like 4:30
But
a.m.
when we rode around, we were under tree cover, so like we don't get blasted by the sun. But anyway.
You're talking about 4:30 a.m.
No. 4:30 last in like 4 hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris lives his entire life while we're all asleep.
You got to work out 24/7.
I was like the one.
Look at that guy. Look at that. You don't think he's up at 4:30 working out every day?
Yeah,
I wish I was.
He gave me the speech, Ryan, that he doesn't have a good. Maybe you have a good tip of how to get yourself
to wake up
out
in the
of bed
morning the same time.
at the same time every day.
You know what? It's kind of like one of those habit forming things. Apparently, it's that 21-day habit thing. So if you set set an alarm and like you just force yourself to wake up, by the 3rd week you naturally will wake up without the alarm clock.
So how do you do it for the 3 weeks?
You just put your alarm clock on the other side of the room.
Like you actually have an alarm clock.
On my phone.
No, but we did that, like charging your phone in a different, like a dining room or across the room or something.
I mean, I sleep with my phone. I think most people sleep with their phones like directly next to their faces.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but even like Chris said, and I had this problem, like we put it in a different area and then like hit the button and lay back down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll go to the other area, I'll hit the button, I'll shut it up, then I'll bring it back to bed with me, and then I'll fall asleep again.
Ryan will let his alarm ring at 7:30 in the morning, put it on snooze, let it ring back again at 7:45, and then 8, and then I'm miserable, so I'll just get up and your alarm goes off.
I think it's good,
man. I guess the trick is to just wake up when you want to wake up, I guess.
No, the trick is when the alarm goes off, you pop out of bed so you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Do you have a pop button on your phone? Because I don't have.
How does someone pop out of bed? Someone please explain to me how to pop right out.
Yeah,
and be like,
right.
oh, day's starting.
Explode out of bed.
Does your bed have one of those eject buttons? Like,
Well, in fact, it does. No, but if we could get one installed, I would.
An eject button in the bed.
Seems to be a
Ryan, yeah, I heard
button like
Ryan overslept today. Ryan was like, "Yeah, I overslept today a little bit."
Was it today? Was it today that I overslept?
No, it was yesterday because of the
yesterday. Today I was up pretty early.
That's fun.
They need to make like a button that you push and like all these things occur, like the shades retract real quick and all the sun blasts in your room and like the sheets get taken away from under you and and then like the pillow deflates and like all these things happen like in a matter of seconds. And you're like, damn it, like I have to wake up, like that would be sweet.
You could just hire somebody to come to your house at 6 in the morning and just shake you awake every morning. That's their job.
If you pay me, I'll do it.
I saw this movie last week called It. You know what that is, right? Did you see it? Anyways, this movie called It. The It movie.
Clowns.
Oh yeah, I watched that last week too.
It was so good. I thought it was great. But anyways, if you ever see the guy who plays Pennywise, like on interviews, when he smiles, man, it's like, dude, that's freaking Pennywise. Like when he smiles, you're like, oh my god, like
I haven't seen
creepy.
him without the makeup on.
Yeah, you should check it out. It's pretty interesting.
Not interesting.
Everyone's cue the Googling right now.
I thought that was such a good movie, man. It was like Super 8 on steroids. It was such a good movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was a really well done movie too. It wasn't like over scary,
Yeah, but it was the right kind of like, holy crap, like this is.
Oh my god, he
is serious clown, dude.
Did you watch the Stranger Things series on Netflix?
I am like the biggest fan of Stranger Things. Like I love that show.
Yeah, that's what it
love it. I'm actually taking the entire day off the day that season 2 comes out. But binge watch the entire thing.
Dude, I love that about Netflix shows that they release all the episodes at once.
I want to say it's the 27th of October it comes out. The second one.
Oh my god.
Oh, it comes out this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah,
it's coming out next month. Yeah. Our in-laws watch it like religiously, and they're like, "You got to check it out." I haven't watched it.
Oh my! You haven't seen Stranger Things?
I haven't either.
Right. Allie hasn't watched it either.
Yeah, I know, Ryan.
So good.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's amazing. But anyways, yeah. Isn't this a show about eBay, Casey?
Oh wait.
I think we came in and ruined that for you guys.
You know what? We needed a week after the week I've had. We needed a getaway. This is our fake prep for the real getaway when we come hang out. So
I have a question real quick. Brian, you saw Eric's video this morning, right? Did you see it? The college picker where he's like showering in the street. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it rains real hard and it starts like flooding everywhere. Is that common in Florida?
Super common.
Like that kind of flooding, like to people's lug nuts and stuff?
Yes.
No.
In Tampa, 100%.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Depends on the area, because an older area, they don't want to rip up the streets because
your car got flooded in Tampa.
Yeah, this is true because it's Tampa and Tampa's old.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But in our area, we're like 7 miles from Tampa, and we don't have flooding problems.
No, not in like the suburb areas of Tampa, but in Tampa and in certain areas where we are, it's so weird too because it can rain like 2 inches and there's cars underwater.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's just the systems in Tampa are just not designed well to handle.
After this storm, a lot of the debris, like during the storm, the debris knocked down and rolled into the drains, and then 2 days later we had more rain, and then that rain had nowhere to go because the drains were blocked. So like my road was bone dry when we got back from the storm, but 2 days later it rained and my entire road out of my neighborhood was 6 inches of water.
Dang, man.
I didn't even leave the whole day. We came back last Wednesday. On Friday, I didn't leave because at 8 a.m. the road flooded up. And even though I have the SUV, I saw SUVs rolling through with water up over their wheel wells.
Oh shoot!
Our area doesn't flood like
that. Our area doesn't,
lucky.
But Tampa does. I mean, when your car flooded in Tampa, how long were you gone for?
Okay, it was South Tampa. I was gone for hours and hours. But it's South Tampa. South Tampa's always going to flood.
Yeah, South Tampa. For those of you that don't know, and I don't know if Chris is familiar, but South Tampa, the way that Florida is, like, okay, so you have the state. Here you have the bay where the bay comes up into Tampa. And then there's like the South Tampa area with the bridges that cross the bay. Like we have 3 bridges that cross Tampa Bay. And that area right before the bridges is South Tampa, and it's low, and it's right on the water. So when that water comes up the bay, that's where it goes typically. So,
so did that part of like Tampa get destroyed with the hurricane?
No, they lucked out. The storm wobbled just enough that they didn't catch it. And
if it had done what they said it was going to do, it would have been done. Because they were saying it was going to hit Tampa at a 4 or 5, like direct on Tampa. If that had happened, that's bad news for Tampa.
Right, and I also think that this storm was unique in a way that the way that the storm was turning, there was a negative 1 foot storm surge, which is like the first time in history
all the water
that's
out.
ever. Yep.
Yeah,
so all the water got sucked out.
Google Tampa Bay Irma. Chris, if you have a minute, Allie saw this. The water in the bay sucked out. People were down.
Super cool.
People went over the seawall and were walking 100 yards out into the bay.
It got sucked into the storm and then dumped into like Polk County?
Polk County
got annihilated. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And if you watch my videos, a couple videos before the storm hit, I went down to that area, and Allie and Ryan may have seen it. Cool. I videoed the whole area to show what could happen.
So it's like people walking where like the ocean was essentially, right?
Right.
That's pretty neat.
It sucked all that water out and up and then dumped it elsewhere.
It was like pre-tsunami.
Yeah.
Nature's crazy, man. There's crazy stuff happening right now.
So Chris is like, y'all enjoy that. I'm gonna hang out in Austin.
Yeah, let me know how it is. I'll have a taco. Things are happening.
So the next time we have to evacuate, we all know where we're going.
You know, the funny thing is, when Eric came here first, or like I think it was my wife when we first met, she was like, "What the hell is a breakfast taco?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "Really? Like it's a flour tortilla or corn tortilla with stuff inside, and it's really good." But she's never heard of it, like in North Carolina. It's insane. I was like, "What?"
That's great. Yeah, see, I lived in Texas for 5 years, 2 in Austin and 3 in Houston, and we ate breakfast. We got the burritos, but breakfast burritos with like the eggs and bacon and potatoes and stuff in the morning.
So good.
So good.
But you know what? Ryan and I, we always have this discussion. We can't come to an agreement because we don't really know, but what's better? A taco pizza.
Taco or burrito, you said?
Yeah.
Taco or pizza?
Taco or pizza? Dude, well, it depends.
Tacos, but you can have
That's really good. That's a good little debate there.
On a bagel.
He's from Austin. He eats tacos like they're going out of.
We have great pizza here, though. And I've been to Chicago and I have a deep dish and all that stuff. But like, we've got really good pizza here. But there is one taco place, of course, the place that you always see in the videos, that I literally like. They have a sauce there called the Doña sauce. It's the green one that you might see me spread on stuff. And they call it the green crack, like it's in Google as the green crack. And so like it's a secret like KFC like formula, you know, they won't discuss it and everything. I even know the manager of the Taco Deli. He's like, it's so basic what goes in that salsa, but we can never discuss the ratios and any of that stuff with anybody. I was
crazy.
Like, so he's like, yeah, I know how to make it. It is
epic,
dude.
Have you considered getting a job there to figure it out?
Dude. I know almost everyone at this one Taco Deli. Literally, like I've invited them like to hang out with me on the weekends and stuff.
We went to Taco Deli. Yeah, we've been to Taco Deli.
Oh man, I went to visit a friend in Houston and I ate tacos every single day. I think twice today. And at the end of the trip, she was like, "No more tacos," and I was like, "Oh yes, more tacos."
Yeah. See, I don't know if the rest of the nation looks at tacos like, is that the crispy shell things? Like what I'm eating is like floppy corn tortillas. Yeah, they're like soft and they're super good.
Dude, have you looked at the chat? There's like there's mad argument pizza versus tacos going on in the chat.
I'm looking at it right. Florida isn't known for our pizza, I gotta say. Like,
our area is known for our Cuban food.
Cuban food, yeah. Cuban like deviled crabs and obviously Cuban subs. And we have a huge, if you don't know, Chris, in Tampa every year in February, Gasparilla, like the pirates invaded Tampa in like the 1600s. So every year they recreate it where all the boats come into the bay and all the pirates jump off the boats and they invade Tampa and they have a huge parade.
It's one of the biggest parades in America.
Yeah, the biggest. They go through the town. It's called Ybor City. It's the Cuban town down by the port in the Channel Side district.
And they sail in and they do this whole like thing.
Yeah, it's called Gasparilla. Look it up. They sail in. Yeah. They get off of the ships and they parade through the whole town.
And everybody else, we just dress up and go and drink and have a good time. It's awesome.
Yeah, they're all dressed up as big pirates, and they do like a parade, like a Mardi Gras parade with floats and all right through the city. And they throw beads out, and the kids can come out for the day parade, and then they have a night parade for the adults at night, and like all the people are up on.
Where kids go.
Yeah, where the kids go. Well, all the women are up on the second floor. All the women are on the second floor with beads. So
okay, I can imagine what's going on at this point.
Right. So that's the night parade. So you bring your kids to the day parade, and then you go home, and then they have the night parade, and then.
So do people have like masks on and stuff? So like you do something really stupid, but no one knows like it's you. Kind of thing?
You're a pirate, and you get drunk and pillaged like a pirate.
Yeah, they put on the big beards and the hats and the beads, and they just go through the whole town just drunk, just like.
That sounds kind of fun.
It's cool. No, it's awesome. We do the people watching. We go to like Centro Ybor and like sit upstairs and just have beers and food and just watch them as they come by, and they're chucking beads and they're drunk guys jumping off stuff, and that's just what we do.
Welcome to Florida.
Welcome to Florida. Yeah, in the middle of Cuban district, you got a bunch of pirates throwing beads.
Still haven't figured out what this has to do with eBay, Casey.
Well, you know what? I've sold some of those beads. I collect the beads and the unique ones, and we sell them. I needed a night off from eBay, so thank you guys.
What's the title of the? Oh, where's the mega haul, Casey?
Wait, the mega haul is literally sitting all over.
Oh dang!
Wait, let me make Ryan and Allie feel a little more.
All right, calm down.
a little more aggravated. At
I like how
Casey, hook me up with a White House Black Market romper. Hook me up.
Wait, White House Black Market romper. Did I get one?
No, did you? Because I want it. Dibs.
White House Black Market romper. What is that?
We just spoke the language Chris doesn't understand.
Dude.
Wait, I didn't get a White House Black Market romper today, but I did get this White House Black Market dress today.
Oh, that looks like my romper.
What? White House Black Market.
So wait, Casey, is that your death pile as of right now, or do you have a huge death pile?
No, this is just what I bought today.
All right, Casey, how big is your death pile in numbers? Now, I'm kind of curious to see what the chat says about this. Like, my death pile is probably between 10 and 15, I would say at this point. 10 and 15.
Total unlisted clothing. Today, there's probably about 100 pieces here.
Damn.
And total probably about 200. I have somewhere north of 1,000 neckties that are not listed. And random assorted, maybe 50. So 250 to 300 pieces of normal stuff, and then another 1,000 neckties.
Whoa.
Chris, you mean 10 or 15 pounds or items?
No,
Pieces.
just items. Like
Items.
that's it. Like I like to box my stuff up and be done with it, man.
Yeah, we're probably we're in the hundreds as well, probably 300 or 400 and unlisted.
It's
Yeah, but you guys have like the warehouse going on and like the whole like there's a lot of stuff going on in your operation.
Yeah,
it makes sense to have like, you know, things undone because
we would start to get worried actually if we didn't have that much.
Right.
Yeah, and then we decided we always keep doing something new, and then we were like, oh, let's do t-shirts because everyone asked for t-shirts. So I went and we figured that out, and they should be coming soon. Yeah, we got the orders all in, so we're going to be shipping out all of our t-shirts. So I don't know, sometimes listings get pushed back a little bit. Now that we have Callie doing everything, it's a bit more steady and a little slower than
do you think having, and I've been there and I'm there now at kind of the same point, do you think having an employee makes you like relax a little bit and not go as hard as you were going? You're on your own?
It doesn't for me.
Brian's been buying more.
I'm the type of I'm the type of person that I put out pretty much the same amount of energy every single day, no matter what I'm doing. So if it doesn't go into one thing, it's going into something else. So now it's not going into what I was doing. Callie's handling that thing. So now it's going into something else. That's why we've been doing daily vlogs almost, because that energy's, we've been pumping out videos, and I've been buying like every single day, which is uncommon. So
when do you guys kick back? Do you guys like, for me, I reserve my weekends for like, okay, that's garage selling, but then it's like family time and like all that fun stuff. Like, do you look at a weekend like, all right, that's our goal, like bust our ass during the week and then kind of chill on the weekend?
We don't usually work weekends unless there's like a really good deal, or we do go garage selling Saturday mornings.
We are always doing something.
Besides that, honestly, the way that we run our business is we'll work really, really hard for 5 or 6 months, and then we take a big chunk. We'll go away for like a month and just kind of shut things down. So
that's good.
I gotta, this is kind of why anybody in the chat too, this is kind of why I like discussing this with, especially people like Chris and now Ryan and Allie. Like, I don't do those things, and I sort of need to learn to do them. Like, I need to like discipline myself, because we don't go anywhere. I mean, we went on the trip to Vegas because it was business. I mean, it was eBay Open, but outside of that, it had been a solid year since we went anywhere.
You can make any trip business though, as long as you do something business related on the trip.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, honestly, it's so good for your business to take time off. It's so mentally healthy and just good for your mind and your body just to get away and like kind of stay, because a lot of the times when you're so involved in your business, in the day-to-day of your business, and you don't take time to like take a break and step back. I mean, I've probably had my best ideas when I haven't been involved in the business and I've taken a step back on vacation, because you kind of relax and you're like, oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this business from the 10,000 foot overview, I can see this and this, and let's do this and this. And then when you get back, you can make those changes. And
you outflex Chris right now?
I would never try to outflex.
That's such a good, Ryan just made a really good point. And whoever asked if that was Terry, that I'm not looking at the chat right this, but I'm sure that was Terry that asked for the flex off. So Terry, calm down. You're not coming to Austin with me. And,
I want to see flex off.
If you come to Tampa,
Terry asked for it.
I value Ryan and Allie as friends, so please do not come to Tampa and stalk them, please.
Well, we'll have a flex off in Austin.
No. In person.
Loser buys tacos, for real.
Listen, let me get my wallet. Where's it at?
Can we do it by body weight and percentage? I'll still lose. Never.
Let's do it. We can do it by height. I'm fine with that.
Y'all should like take off soon, man. There's a festival in town called ACL, which is like our version of Bonnaroo or Lollapalooza. Like, but it's like 2 weekends long. It's like
my cousins from San Antonio told me about that and said they drive out there for it.
We were accidentally there last year, but we didn't get to go.
Oh, you should totally go, man.
When is that?
First week of October is the first weekend, and then weekend 2 is the next weekend in October.
Is weekend 2 better?
I was on. I have tickets for both weekends, but like
we can't go.
They're the same exact shows on both weekends for the most part. But every now and then, like a different person will come on weekend 1 or 2. But anyways, like the lineup's pretty sick. You can just check it out. I was on Nextdoor today, and someone's like trying to get rid of a weekend one ticket, which means you get to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was $255 for weekend one.
Bad.
It's a sold out show. Like the whole, like you can't find the tickets anywhere. So, anyways,
so how do we get in?
Well, you could stay with me, and I would drive you in, show you all the secrets, and I got people that can help smuggle things in if you need things in. Like I've got things going, man. It's a lot of fun. I was gonna
say, Ryan, we should all carpool, and Kate's got a big 7-passenger SUV. We should carpool and drive out to Austin.
Dude.
Ooh, I would love to do that.
ACL is like a pilgrimage. It's like really awesome.
We should road trip to Austin. We could. So it starts on a Friday. We could totally leave like late Thursday night or like half day Thursday or something.
When is it again? You said
you have to check with your boss, Casey.
That guy's a complete. Sorry for the non-PG. He is. He's terrible.
She's breathing right in the mic.
No, he said the first and second week of October.
Something like that. I think it's like October 6th or something. I have the bands in my room over there.
I think second week of October we might be able to. Next month is Allison's brother's getting married. When is the 7th of October, something like that?
Yeah, that weekend I know is weekend one for sure.
Oh, we could do weekend two, but not weekend one because of a wedding.
Weekend two, I would have to start looking for tickets now because the thing is that the bands are chipped. They have a microchip in them. And so there's a lot of black market ones floating around on Craigslist. So you have to really be careful who you buy the bands from. The reason why is like when you go in, the whole festival knows where you've walked. It knows like that's how they build the festival better and better every year. They know where to put the bathrooms, the water stations, the beer troughs. Like they know where everybody walks and where everyone congregates, and like it's crazy. So it's a chipped band, and you have to put on a little scanner thing as you walk in, and it beeps. If it beeps green, you're in. If it beeps red, they're like, no way, you ain't coming in this thing.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. But y'all should definitely come. I mean,
we should. Let's talk behind the scenes, Ryan.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially me and Ryan, Chris. Me and Ryan and Allie are going out next weekend.
Think about it. It's just like
Casey,
it's an experience.
Yes.
Listen, I forgot. Next weekend we're going to the Tampa MegaCon. You guys coming?
I saw that. I can. Ooh. Yeah, I'll tell Kate when she gets home tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a unicorn, like full out, decked out, like face painted with glitter, arms painted with glitter.
Yeah.
Are you?
Massive headpiece, wig.
Chris, you know what MegaCon is?
Oh,
it's like Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah.
Okay.
So is it at the convention center?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I'll look at tickets tomorrow. I might do that. So we'll talk about going to Austin. We should totally carpool. I'm good for driving the 14, 15 hours, whatever it is. So
yeah, for sure, man. Let's do it. We could thrift our way out there too.
That would be an awesome weekend, like 5-day weekend, 4 or 5-day weekend.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. If you guys come in, like I'll show you guys a good time. Just trust me.
We are, and as soon as we know, we're gonna tell you because we got to try to. Those tickets sound like they're like holy grails to get. So
they're hard. Like I would have to just look at my Facebook like every hour, like because some of my friends every now and then there's always someone that lets them go, and it's always face value if you know somebody. Like, but if not, you're gonna be spending like $300 to $350 on Craigslist trying to get them.
Gotcha.
And you might get some fakes, and you don't want that.
All right, we'll make it happen. Somebody said for Allie to do her unicorn outfit and make sure we do a live show when we go.
You could go to ACL in your unicorn outfit, by the way. Yeah, like people show up in everything you want, anything you want down there.
Very nice.
I feel like people would really like a unicorn.
Yeah. I feel like they would too.
Yeah.
I feel
there's
like
all kinds of weird stuff in ACL Festival, and there's a lot of beer.
The video coverage would be top notch.
I've seen pictures of how everyone dresses, and it excites me so much.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. So, Kate, speaking of, Kate just shot me a message. Her Thursday mom dinner thing is over, so she does like a mom-daughter dinner on Thursday. So she's headed home. I'm gonna help her get the dogs. You guys, tonight was awesome. Chris coming on. I know you didn't. It was short notice, so thank you, Chris, for jumping on, and Ryan and Allie for jumping in. Looks like we're going to plan some big stuff for everyone and some trips or some videos together. I'm excited because I need to get away again. Getting away from a hurricane was cool and all, but getting away to actually hang out will be
no doubt.
MegaCon is going to be a really fun weekend for us.
Yeah.
I made it a priority this year because we missed all the other cons.
Anybody in the area who's going to be going to MegaCon, hit us up because we'll definitely be there.
For sure. Count me in. I actually just talked about those tickets, so I'm going to secure them before the weekend, and that way we can hang out with Ryan and Allie.
Yes,
we bought our tickets already. I have mine printed. I'm so ready.
Are you? How much were they? Just curious. I haven't looked.
For all 3 days, it only came out to, with like the service fee and tax, $134.
For both?
For 2 people.
So like 60
Wait, for what day? Is that all days or what day?
That's all 3 days.
For 3 days.
It's 3 days.
And you get early access on
crazy.
Friday.
$65 a person. That's nothing. Okay, perfect.
3 days. Yeah.
For 3 days.
Sick. All right, I will get on this weekend and make sure. They're not sold out, right? They're still available.
I don't think
they're still available, but I would buy them soon so that you can buy them.
I'll jump on tomorrow and get them.
Yeah.
I'll do that. So yeah, we're gonna hang out with you guys then, and we will talk Austin when we go. So
cool.
Ooh, Austin, oh my God.
Austin, tacos.
Think about it. Yeah. It'd be awesome. Trust me, guys.
Okay, so awesome. Everyone say bye to Chris. I will link his information if you guys do want to check out his Instagram or his YouTube and all the stuff about him, whether it's Bonafide Hustler or whether it's Boddamn. We'll make sure you see that. So thank you, Chris, for joining. You guys all know Ryan and Allie. I can't do it, but I'll link their video from yesterday because they got me.
Yes.
Down below. Make sure you follow them.
It was me who got you, not Ryan, you know.
Casey got so scared.
He did. Give it a bunch of thumbs up if you like seeing me scared. Yeah. Anyways, thanks to these guys are awesome. I can't wait to hook up with them, and we'll have more videos for you guys next week at MegaCon. So
yes,
I'm so excited.
See you later,
in the
guys.
meantime, we'll let Chris get back to his awesome Austin time. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you next time.
Hey, great eBay chat, guys.
Great, that was awesome. We'll do it again soon. Once we have
Amazing.
plans in set in motion, we'll let you guys know. We'll update you. So we'll see everyone later. Make sure you go check out their channels. I'll link it in a few minutes. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Allie.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.